Listen, your brain will figure it out later. So weird. He's looking right at me, Mike. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right there. That's where I found out about little ones 11, 10 years ago. And now this was not here. It was something else. Wow. You guys, I'm freaking out right now. Look at this. Soon we won't see this anymore. Humans will destroy it. How did they come in here and not see it? They can't be real. They're not real humans. They don't have souls. They can't. Someone that kills their own mother can't have a soul. You just can't. There's no excuse. Insanity. I'm freaking out, you guys. I'm out of breath a little bit from the freaking out, not from walking. You guys seeing the responses to the clear cutting is insane.
Welcome. So I'm at Ed's. A lot of people will know what Ed's is. I've never been there without getting whistled at in my life, sometimes by 50 of them. And here it is. So I can only just show you a minute. It's affecting my entire video. So if I try to flip this video, it gets even smaller and it does it to the rest of my video and there's nothing I can do about it. So I just wanted to play it real quick. Just one of them. And it happened like 20 times. And he was laughing every single time at the end. It was, you guys, this has happened here. So only here. When every single time I stop, they whistle. It's amazing. I've never had this problem. I really want you guys to hear them laughing at me. I had they whistle and then laugh. And I had every time I drop this 6x9, see this clip here? I screen recorded it because if I drop it in sideways, it changed my whole video to 9x16, and I can't correct it for some reason. There must be some auto snap line in place. If you're editing, you know what I'm talking about.
So you'll see, here's the clip. It's up and down. I can turn it sideways, but it gets even smaller. Just listen.
As they were talking, one goes, and then they were talking, and they're all right there.
I had to pull it out of my pocket because they stopped me from getting on the motorcycle. I had my helmet on.
My phone was in my pocket. I was putting my helmet on.
That's why it's.
You guys, why can't that one be on?
Listen.
They do it on purpose.
Listen to them laugh at me. It happens 20 times.
Remember, they're like highly intelligent beings that are messing with me. So he saw. He's laughing.
You guys.
I'm telling you,
You guys, you had to be there. Like, you wouldn't believe what I went through here. And then I'm having a little bit of camera problems. Like, I really would love a new camera. Like, I need a new camera so bad. So anyway, enjoy. Clear as day, he has his hand out like this, like he's Yoda doing something to me. And I had never been, one of the most affected times that I can remember was walking up this hill. And let's go to the base of it because there's like some kingpin perch. Now, is that a Nephilim that sits there? No, they're just part of that world. There he is, Edwin E. Hurt. You can try to look him up. This used to be a seat of theirs, and it's not anymore. It was a perfectly round circle of mulch. And there's their X. Look at this, you guys. This X is insane. Not only that, but look at the ground at their X. I wonder if you get to come hang out once you're not in your body anymore. Because they sure seem to care. And I show up and there'd be all these new bones. I found my sunglasses here. Here's Ed. And there's Ed.
I tried to call his wife, who's probably passed away by now, maybe 5 or 6 years later. Because he was born in 1939, I'm guessing she wasn't too far off. So there's Ed. I'll always take care of them. Oh, it's fading. You guys will be the last ones in the world, besides like his immediate family, to ever see Ed's face again. Pretty amazing thing, you know, if you think about it, how we're just forgotten. It's crazy. I don't want to tell the story again, but I'll just tell you, I'll fill you in. So I'm thinking to myself, like, the craziest things happened here, you guys. I'll tell you as we look. I find her. I find Mrs. Hurt. Find her number. No, she's old. Do you guys see this X? Look at this X. Track her down. I call her. It's so nicely. I go, hi, Mrs. Hurt. This is, my name is Mark Abel. I film videos up in the whatever I said, up in the woods. Oh yeah, look at this. When did they do this? Oh, you guys, that has never been there to block you. It's not to block, it's to be blatant. Look. They put all of that there. Because this is what you want. This is like Bigfoot type stuff. I'll take you to the seat of this guy. Oh, look at them coming down here. Oh, I wonder if it's because I've been skipping them all the time because it's so hard to go up their hill. Their hill is straight up once you get right to there. Oh, look at that. Well, I brought this camera. These guys don't move away or anything. Here's their, look, this is part of it. So look, those are all X's, right? You guys saw it? Look, this is the trident that sticks out that I filmed from down below. And this is what I was seeing. I was like, look at that, that's never been there. They're walking here. You guys, I saw. It was a moment. the blackest moose you could ever imagine, right? I was not expecting to see a black moose with 2 babies. So it was a mommy and 2 babies, and the babies were black. So there's three black as night moose. This is why I trust these guys. I've been by them so many times, places where that goes down. You guys have seen so far. I've sat there for an hour, ate lunch, my feet over. They could easily just walk up, I'd never know, and just be like, dink. They would never do that. Look at that. A couple of them might think about it, but they can't because they get in too much trouble. So they're just walking right here. Here's their spot right here. So because when cars go by, you know, they're just like, very few cars. Quite a few people would know right there. Nico, I think Peter. Yeah, Peter in here. Peter, I gotta call you. You just called me. I saw I had a missed call from you. Look, another one, you guys. It's impossible. So why? Why are they all of a sudden fixing Ed's? Oh, there's the seat. You guys, they redid the seat. And these guys know. Like, they know I know. And they make it better and better and better and better. Oh man, Ed's could be a video. That, what I just showed you, could have made this its own video. Just so I can show you a 10-minute video. I don't want to throw this at the end of 2 hours because then not enough people see it. You guys, what happens to me up there is insane. All you gotta do is walk right up to there. It's right there. It's exactly 100 yards. But it's really hard, especially as you get right to about there. It's about 75 degree. Here's not too bad. But still, it's like this. Here it is. This has been completely altered, and now it's really being used. I walked through here. I did a video through here once. It's one of the last times I was in here. I'm not going up there again. It's too good. Like, things happen to me and they don't care. They just do it right to you. You guys, is that the seat I was thinking about? Or is it that one over there? I think it's over there. There's a giant seat. Look at this one. I told you I'd never show you a seat without a trident, and I haven't seen the trident yet, but I've never seen a seat without one, so I'm sure we'll find it. There's the axe, at least. Oh, there, it's right there. It's not the best one I've ever seen, but it's definitely a trident. It was made to be one. Told you I'd never show you a seat without a trident. There's probably a better one, too. Look here. I mean, that's what we do when we build stuff. That's what it looks like before we're done. He knows. I know. He goes right here. These are all little. Those are all pine cone holes. They're just punches. They don't go anywhere. I see. There's no piles. These are like Ewoks. It's not Bigfoot. I mean, he might be in there, but they don't let me see them. In Bigfoot universe, yeah. They're with the white one. If you ever see a big white one, chances are Bigfoot's around. Sasquatch are the last ones that will let you see them. The other ones are all there instead. So you'll see, like, you guys don't understand. You go back to town, some guy's like, said he saw Casper the ghost, and no one believes him, you know? That's why Bigfoot, it's very difficult to stand before a Bigfoot. I've never really done it. It's the other ones, because something's going on over here. But he's right somewhere hiding behind it all. And I think, you know, there's something with these guys, like they're important, you know? There's not a mystery with them. They know incredible things about us. That's why he doesn't need you to know he's involved. They're like beyond us. I'm not kidding, you guys. Sometimes, you know, it depends. There's like millions of different situations. You could have a farm in Oklahoma and he likes to look at you in the window, but it's not what people think. He's not stalking you. He doesn't need to see you naked. It's not what you think. They're way beyond us, but you're going to be scared. So would I. Who doesn't you get scared if there's another person looking at you through a dark window. That's even scarier. Here's Johnny. Man, I had to check on Ed. The things that have happened, they have one of the most unique, I couldn't stop, one of the most unique setup X's on the steepest hill in there with like draping stuff on it. I drove by, I don't see, so it's hard to, unless you've been watching me fill you in on Ed. Look at Ed's view. His tombstone's gone. This, like a memorial for this old guy. Ed. Oh, it is there. Oh man, I stopped because it looked like it wasn't there. It's at one of their seats. Here's the craziest thing. Look, if I didn't know, I'd be like, you guys, I just found the best place. They did that rock. Because look, with that, and then you see the X. Look for the X. It's hidden like on purpose. What was that? I've had the craziest stuff happen right here. Like, look at that. How'd that get there? Did you guys hear that? It was like, woo! Oh, it's a plane. I'm like, it sounded like a train was coming up the road. It's a plane. I'm at 13,000. Right in there. I've always wanted to go right there. Like, imagine, I know it's good because it's just forever. These trees has never been touched. It's gotta be this whole place, this whole thing. Look how far it goes. Like, you just go in there for 2 miles and hang out. It's follow structures, follow the highway. These boulders, I just was thinking, like, man, for a million years, 10,000 is probably the result of 10,000 years right there. One rocket at a time just falling out of the wall here. Freezing and thawing. Look at that, it Ed's. Oh, there's a trident sticking out. Oh, we gotta go up there. Look at that. You guys, I keep hearing some kind of, I don't know if the camera can hear it. Look at that at Ed's. So that, you guys, that's an X, right? It's not only an X, but it's like, couldn't be made more perfectly. Giant teepee structure. Just a little bit. Like they're gonna hide, but they'll be right there. Usually, you know, it's hard to say play by play. Look at right here. Like, you know, day by, I don't know every single time, you know. You guys check this out. This is insane. This was not here when I was with John. Look at that. I gotta get a short of that one. Look at that. Oh my God, this is the only place where I see that. Have you seen my Nina Cherry video clip? Buffalo stance. I'll do the time every time you dance, so don't. And I was showing where they did that, but it was that way. Way that way. Like a mile that way. That's insane. That was worth it. Look, it's a trident there. Ooh, let me get a quick shot. Watch these trees carefully. It's early, but there's a dude right over there. I could have walked right up to him. I didn't, because I'm cool. Because if you do, it'll never happen again. You guys, you got to stop being so simple. I'm not talking to most people, but just those few people that are so common and so simple-minded. Why don't you just do this? Why not? Because there's about 7 million reasons why. I can't even tell what this used to be. You can't recognize anything unless you can see like the tridents and stuff. Chaser here. That's unbelievable. And they're coming back. I'm so sorry, you guys. Look where they've been. I can't believe they made it in from the other side. Bigfoot universe, right? Seats where they've been watching the cutting happen. So as these guys are cutting with the bulldozers, they're all right here. Let me show you. Make no mistake. Mistakes about it. They're right here watching right there. Remember, after a while, you know, even as a human, you could come over. You know you see how distracted everybody is. All been cleared. All been cleared. So the piles, those are piles. X. They're sitting right here. Not on the other side of this X though. Looks like at some point. But when those people are there, doing that, they're not, you can tell, look. That's what it looks like. And, you know, I feel like I'm talking to like special needs people. That's what humans are, special needs. They don't know that something has to do that to the weeds or it will look like that. It's just absolutely the little things that kill me. And there they are. They're sitting right there watching it all happen. Watch this. I could turn it off, you guys, and make it smoother, but then you don't learn things. Then you don't know what it looks like. You're like, hold on, where did he start? Where did he end? So sometimes I don't want to bring the camera up like this, but I haven't been this far back in so long. They cut out so much of purgatory. You guys look at them marking it from the woods. That's coming from inside the forest. They're just right here watching it all happen. Stupid humans. You shouldn't say that. I just did. That's why you don't have any, look, I don't want stupid people. I want badasses. If you need to frolic through your life because you're insane, please don't join Patreon. If you feel like you're special and more important than the moron that lives next door to you, join Patreon. Not more important, just in a sense you are, because you're processing your life on earth. So you are more important. You're more important to God. God knows you. He doesn't know them. All right, my cell phone. It's completely full. I can't delete anything else. Let's hope this works. I just had to delete a full clip with Nick on it. I'm pretty sure I have it on my... I didn't want to delete it. You guys see the spot? You guys, I show up here, and there's a chocolate donut in it. I'm kidding, I put that there. Look at this little, this is where they are, right here. Look at the curly cues, this is where I learned, this is where they taught me about that. I told you, everything happened in the first day. Everything. This spot has eluded me since forever. I've never seen it. It's always been blocked off. I just assumed it dropped to purgatory right there. So let's keep going. What I'm doing is I'm just walking. Oh, there's an old pile of pine cones he never got. Interesting. Look at the curly cues. It's the white paste here, I call it. See how it's all flat right there? He's walking in and out of that. Right into that stump. Someone. Oh, they did something over there. It's all clear over there, you guys. How could it be that clear over there? Look how manicured that is right there. Oh, look, so it was interesting that they had a pile of pine cones and never used it. So what they are, guys, is they're like what pine cones are when they're before they mature. Like that. There's new ones. Remember, just a dug hole to hold the pine cones. They're premature. There's another one there. Wow. Look at the edge, you guys. So this has never been like this before. So the main place of Bigfoot Universe is just like 100 yards that way. The totem pole. If you guys know Bigfoot Universe, most people do. So if you know Bigfoot Universe, none of this has ever been here. This is the totem pole. I came back. Look at this. That's real. We got him right there right now. Listen how quiet it is. If you don't feel lied to and left out, and go back and watch the videos, it'll change your life forever. Look at that. Look at this, you guys. What is going on here? Oh, this is a spill out from the structures. Interesting. Look. It's barren. It's never... You guys, this used to be just like that. Just green. And then look what's happening. It's always been, a place, but not like this. This has got to be a result of the cutting. They're extending this way. They're not going to just sit on top of each other. Look at this. Man, if I had never been up there before, if that wasn't why I am me, and I was just seeing it for the first time right here, I would be blown away by what I'm seeing up there. I can't believe this is hidden here, and either will anyone that's ever been here before. We're usually like right there. So you just like on the other side, like right there, your view kind of goes like this. And you just think you have an idea of what's here. But I have been here before. Because look. Because it's me. But it's never been like this. Because I like purgatory. Put your beer on it. Which is this. Well, this is still BF Universe, but just like, this is just by my guidelines, by my insane brain. The purgatory line is I'm walking on it. There's huge tridents down in there too. I mean, it's just an environment change. That's all what it really is. Look at this. So this is just a playground. Not sitting, but just doing whatever they want in this quarantine zone right here. No, never a footprint. Look how that's held up. Trident up there somewhere. Huge trident. Always believe. To make it easier on you, never make a decision. Even if you're believing it 100%, don't even decide to believe it. Just be like, okay, cool. Whenever you deny things is when you deny yourself. Your mind has to be left completely open. Nothing will ever happen to you unless you really want it to. You have to go out and get it. Nothing will just happen. Isn't it amazing when you're a kid, you just think you're going to be rich for some reason? Oh, one day I'm going to be rich. Really? It's someone changed everything. I used to do, you guys come right through here. There was a trail. It was theirs. None of this existed. You know what this means? There's got to be seats. They don't make a ton of them here because it's all big guys. But I just know I can read it. These are seats. They don't do this unless someone's sitting. Looks like, right? Maybe right here. I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, there it is. I think. Hold on, wait for it. Yeah, right here. It's right there. Yes, I got him. Why only certain ones do this? Look, there it is. I didn't see it. I'm legitly reading the system. Look at that. Legitly? I was legitly. Look at that. Tell me if legitly is a word. Seriously, I don't think it is. Look at that. That's insanity. This has never existed. There always was sort of a seat over there, actually, now that I think about it, but not with any kind of thing that's around it. Because look at the tree markers. This is the best. This is where it all got taught to me. I just pass everywhere. There's no point in going anywhere else except here. They told me, like, never go. The only reason I go somewhere else is because for you guys, just to change the scenery. They said, I'm just wasting my time. These are the guys that told me if I leave, that I'll just be like everybody else. You'll never be anybody in this subject unless they decide that you will be. What do you think about that? Hence all the lying sitting at their desks, and because they can't do what I do. If you're not coming here and seeing X's and their structures, you are not involved in this subject, unless you're watching the videos. But I mean, as far as like a researcher that's trying to cheat somebody, let me tell you something, watching these videos is the best thing you can do. I get more from the video some days than I do from standing here. It's amazing what we've learned from the video, because the real trick, it's not always in technology and advancement. I think that's always it. But a lot of it, believe it or not, is in your fault. The fault of your eyes, your hearing. You assume that you can hear and see everything. What do you know about assuming? There is no expression that does not have a base truth. What do you know about assuming? Never assume. I know I'm not. I don't think I'm funny. I can't believe this. Anyone that's been here, you guys, this is from the totem pole walk to my gift rock. So now I got to go to the gift rock. Like, this is insane. It used to be just a casual stroll. You guys, I filmed them big time back here one day. It's when I found out this is the first time. It was the second time I was here, but the first time I realized that there's little ones. And I thought they were like babies. They might have been. I don't know. They were all back in here, but like up. And then there was a Bigfoot. And then some guy kneeling, like an alien looking guy, kneeling in front of him with like a weapon. Because I had an AK-47 when I came back, because I had just seen them guys. I had no one to bring back. Look at this. How could that be? That just happened. X in the middle of all of it. And I didn't have a gun yet. All I had was it's an SKS with a 30-round clip. So I had that on my back. And I kept saying, you guys, this isn't for you. This isn't for you. I remember I'm in a completely different plane now. Level of this and understanding. And they were ready. You guys, they had some kind of laser gun. I swear. Do you think that's hard to believe? Then you're not ready for this. Look, they made it. Look at that, you guys. That's insane, and that's big. See if you see him in there. Because I don't feel zapped at all. But I got goosebumps. Like crazy. Like, they should be going crazy right now. Whenever I say that, the word too early comes in. It's too early. I don't know why it matters. It does. You want to be here. You don't have to be staying here at 2 a.m, but like, oh my God, that's mine. Is that mine? No, it's one of the tree people's. There's a coffee cup. Which is like pretty new. Oh, because the cutting is right there. That's how close the cutting is, guys. They're so close. That's scary. This is when I freaked out. And I was like, John, we have to leave. Because there's no way to be in here. It takes you like a long time to walk here. And they plowed it all over. Thank God it's not here yet. How is that coffee cup there? I think they brought it over. It's all known by them while we're destroying it. You know, they know we don't know. It's amazing. It shows you the give for humans. Right now, humans are the say all, which is hard to believe because I guess God sees or knows that this is the way it has to be done. You had to see the evil first, right? And now look what's happening to the evil. I haven't been filming much because now I'm in a really bad mood. Look at them decorating even since they cut. They did that. There's a giant X there. You just can't see it. And then look, there's the cutting. They got up here with bulldozers. They can't even get a truck up here. Even a pickup doesn't even come up. It's all done with tracks. That's how far up we are. Just completely destroyed it because they saw from like a helicopter trees like that. They don't know. It's pure evil. Someone knows. And that's why they limit, you can only take this much from that spot. You can only take this much from that spot. But they do it terribly they don't think anyone's looking. So, like I said, these are like carnival workers up here. So weird, you guys. It looks like, he's looking right at me. He's right there. I was just staring at him. Hey, buddy! You guys, this is all off camera. I said, are you guys Nephilim? And then it goes... Clock, 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 clock. Like a big, like knocking kind of, but not. Look how he's at the end. He's right there, you guys. I don't want to freak him out. This is legit. You wouldn't even believe what I do with this, like off camera. Remember, there's like 50 other ones that make sure that look, I have an honor code that I don't break with them to make you happy. Over now. I'm just standing here, I got here. So this is where I can't tell you. If I say it, it'll get knocked down. Like, I'm not in there. This is where it's one of the most hidden parking spaces on Earth. So if I disappear ever, even just like I fall down and like break my ankle, starve to death, they're not going to find me. Eventually, maybe. I think like within a month, a couple months. That's what I love about this place. And everything starts right there. So let's go. I'm kind of just like zoning out. I haven't been here this year. This is the first time in 2025. Let's just put it this way. There's a universe right there. It's the reason I'm here. It is right there. And now they have devastated the middle part of it. They made an entire road, you guys. That's the only way to get there. I don't know how they found it. I guess a helicopter. And destroyed the entire place. And I haven't had one thing. I've only been here with John Guy once since that's when I saw it all. And I haven't been back since, and they gave us a new place. My backup place is like, it's the pyramid. They told me to go to the pyramid. Went there. We're driving there. A bird, one of the jays flies next to John's window, who's rolled down, and goes, I was like, we're here. I told you. And we were at the pyramid. It's a place that I found in sequence with this. Does that make sense? At the same time as this. There's your seat right there. It's your seat. You sit there. All right, let's go. This is what I call purgatory. It gets really, really interesting as you walk. I'm almost thinking about doing that. The world starts right there. Let's go. I'm gonna go. Let's go look in here. This might be better today. The problem is if they don't do anything, then it might not be great because it's hard to show you. Here, let me show you how. I've always called this purgatory. It's so weird. I don't think I was right, but I always, in the beginning when I didn't quite understand it, I had seen them. You guys, I'm within a couple hundred yards of where this all happened to me, in there. Oh, look. Let's not walk in my normal way. Let's go this way. I always go that way. They did that. Totem pole. See the trail markers? This is what I assume is all little. Balloon. There's always a balloon. It's Mickey Mouse. There's always a balloon in Bigfoot universe, I swear. It's not blue this time, but it's Mickey Mouse. Oh, I think I'm going to keep this. I know it seems weird. I normally never would. Here, let's put it in here. Oh, that's so cool because of where I am, you guys. Look at the clip of the day, Brian Bland. Shout out to Brian. I don't even know Brian that well. I know him from like he has a podcast and I like his page. So he gets it. Some of it. Actually, the other day he said something about I have knowledge or something, and then when he said that, he said Colorado Bigfoot is knowledge, which I was surprised to see. So well, it's true, actually. Did you hear that? You guys? I don't know if that's on the camera. And when I saw him say that, because I'm used to like people laughing. Look, that's the beginning. A very sacred place. So you hear a lot Nephilim and things like that. So common sense. Oh, look, it blew off. Common sense would dictate. So once over the line, once you're involved with God or the world or whatever, then you can apply some, sure. Just don't try to get there with it. I believe in that common sense because they won't tell me that this is not Nephilim, but it is associated with that world, yes. And remember, Nephilim doesn't mean bad. Like maybe they are, I don't know. I mean, if you meet one, you might love the guy. There's lots of stories of them doing real good for humans as well. It's not all just bad. Yes, there is bad, like, they took women, but apparently there was a lot of women that wanted to be with them. They were like, incredible warriors. And so remember, if there's offspring from that, there's like a whole world from that. And that's why I've always told you guys, I've always known a little bit. I've said, this is biblical. Because it is. So were you. It's good. So I'm still in purgatory. I'm paralleling BF universe. It's right there. They even tell you it's right there. Like that's the line. So everything changes right there. The forest, the size of the forest, the trees, huge pile of dirt here. With the next to it, which is interesting. Like it's a little too big. There's never been humans back in here. I think there was cutting around here a long time ago as well. It was back there. Me and Dan found it. Look at them. Look at them, you guys. I'm telling you, it's different. I think they gave me that idea. So this is purgatory. You step over here. Now, I made it up, but I don't know how much of it. You guys, it's insane right there. Like, I was on the way to get to the Trident for John. Me and John left this amazing Trident he brought from England. So I'll get there. If I don't do it today, it'll be another trip. I kind of want to drive there. There you go, Nick. Diesel. That's the one that you liked in these Diesel showed you. Except mine's better. I'm just kidding. We don't have a thing like that, me and Diesel. Just so you know. I consider Diesel like part of my family. He's like a very least, like a first cousin. So if you ever hear me saying Diesel this or that, it's all me making it up. Like there's no like, we only have nice talks. We don't even joke that much. Am I really too far away? So this is interesting because it's their highway. I don't think you'd see them hiding back here. Because I think most of what look at the little lemur on the trail marker. Or it's growing out of it. It's impossible. They did that. Strange piles. Holes in the strange piles. What's different about purgatory? This is everyday active versus giant structures 100 yards that way. There's a difference, right? Where am I? Oh man, it's starting to get dark. Not late dark, but like cloud cover wise. Oh, I had my shades on, that didn't help. Just got done. I'm right in the middle of where they walk. In the Bible, that you were put in your own world. I don't know what more you have to see. If you can't see the face on that boulder, it's unreal. Like he's like laughing at me. Look at that, you guys. That marks the entrance to Bigfoot universe. Can't figure this out. Now, could it be as simple as, Mark, that's just the structures. The same exact ones are just rolling out into here. Yeah, it's possible, but I see the same thing too much, where it really does look like where you're seeing is what's there. And I'm sure they go back and forth, but I'm telling you, the dudes that are up hanging in those 100-foot X's aren't walking through this rabble too much. That I can tell. there'd be more distinct paths. These are all spots of little beings. Look, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm not showing you. That's every 20 feet. There's a glyph. See, here's a spot. It's all flat. He might not even leave this spot. You'd be surprised how big this might be for this dude. This is an entire, like, town. I used to play like that when I was a kid, and I think it was like them putting the ideas in my head. They would give me these images of like little villages, and I'd come down and just know that it was real and that little things lived and came out of the ground, and their lives are not easy, and it's not how you would picture it. So you still put yourself into a little being with your restrictions. That's not the way things work. You guys, where am I? Like, how did I walk that far? I should see red at some point, my bike. Like, I've lost my motorcycle. The cool thing is I'm walking on this highway. So again, right there, see how everything changes? It's all green and beautiful, are the giant structures. Here, there's piles of rocks from underground, trail markers. Could be graves, you guys. Purgatory could be graves. There's so many of those. It could be. We got ground stomped in here. We camped in here. Oh, there it is, thank God. Man, you guys, I've been walking and walking and walking. And that, I was like, what? See, that's how you get lost. I've been here so many times and I still had trouble with it. If you had just been here for your first time, you would have sworn you'd be back at the bike by now. I'm telling you, it's no mistake. And then people panic. So he was on the right path. Here's where you make a mistake. He or she was on the right, usually it's a he, was on the right. Women are too smart to get themselves. It's always some guy with an ego problem. I don't know if you can see him, but he's right there. Show you what I didn't show you today, just a little bit of it. They didn't ask me to stay today. I don't stay unless they ask me. Could be doing that. That could be bad for me, but unless they whistle or push a tree down, I won't stay. I mean, I've been here for hours, but if they do anything right now, I'll stay all day and take you to the real deal, Holy Fields. Look at that. That's where I filmed Bigfoot sitting down right past up in there. If you do that, I guarantee you, you'll have an experience of a lifetime. They'll never let you do it for too long without them stopping you. That's when the guy came up sideways and zapped me right in front of my face. He did it so I would know. He didn't have to show me himself. He did it so I would understand how it's done. They taught me everything here. Everything, you guys. Just trying to help you. It's like... I guess people don't realize I'm the director of a nonprofit. I had my own company for 20 years. I gave up my entire life because I met them, and I'm just here to help you. And the world is so corrupt that you hold what other people have done to you in the world against me, when I'm the most honest person you will ever hear speak on the internet. Vibes from over there, like I can't even tell you. I can tell you, but you won't believe me. Oh, there it is. Is that him? Someone's over there looking at me. Remember, we don't understand it. You think it, so you've accepted Bigfoot, now you think it has to be Bigfoot, and you've given him conditions about something you know nothing about, you're putting conditions on for yourself. That's what I said, you coddle. Stop making decisions. Like even now, just watch the world. Stop deciding things. You'll always be wrong. Unless you believe me, then you're right. But even that, don't even do that. Just listen. Your brain will figure it out later. So weird. He's looking right at me. My hairs are standing up on end. Watch this. Look at that. There's no coincidence. That's a star structure in the sky, and there's one of the best ones you've ever seen down there. That is one of the best ones I've ever seen. There's a couple on Vancouver Island like that that are pretty impressive. This is it. It's look. They got close. You guys, look how blatant this is. This is an unbelievable spot. I don't think I'm going to take because it's the end of the day. But just do a quick one from here. Watch. So they have this view, right? If you go to that, watch this. You guys, look at that thing. Talk about one of the most amazing star structures, like built star structure you'll ever see is right there. Broken into every little position it's in. It's amazing, right? Look. Really feel like someone's staring at me. Look at that, you guys. None of it's on the ground. You got this view that's just incredible. With the way the clouds are in the sky, you can't tell, but just trust me, it's gorgeous. Top of the world, Mom. That's what a spot looks like. Those are boulders. This is almost like, just like that other spot. It's an X.